everybody, Samuel Bruns. This is the 1 hour long video ending season 3 and bringing in season 4. Today we have a lot of stuff to do. We're going to break it up into branches. First thing, as you know, every 20 minutes we'll pause the video for 5 minutes. Okay? Also, we're always going to be talking about stuff. And we'll try to make it last until the branch is over. First things first, we're going to be talking about our next cruise on the MSC Divina. Kirk Brunson would like to explain where, when, why. Kirk?
Yeah, well, I decided, during this pandemic and, after we have gone through so much, I said to myself, Self, we deserve to go on a cruise. Now, this cruise is only 5 days long, and it starts August 1st and ends August 5th it's down in Port Canaveral, Florida. Going on the MSC Divina. We'll be stopping at their private island, which is Ocean Cay. Then for 2 nights. Then it'll be going on to, am I right, Nassau?
Nassau and the private island.
Yeah, well, it starts off the private island. It takes a day from Port Canaveral to go to the private island. Then we're staying overnight in the private island. Then the next day we're going to Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas, and then we'll make our way back to Port Canaveral. It's going to be a nice cruise, August 1st through the 5th. The ship is beautiful. I'm going to make videos of it, and
I am too.
And we'll have it on both of our YouTube channels, and you can see it then. Sammy?
Yes, what he was saying about the videos, we're going to make one video that both of us will be included in. And then we're both going to post it on our YouTube channel. Instead of just making 2 separate videos, and it'll get all messy because it's just going to get messy. So we're just going one video where all of us are in the video, a tour of the cruise ship. And then we'll post on both of our YouTube channels.
That's right.
Yeah. So my dad's YouTube fans can see it, and my YouTube fans can see it. Okay, number 2, we have our feelings on the cruise. This is cruise related. How we feel putting Marina in a kennel.
It's gonna break our hearts.
Marina.
Robin Brunson, all of us, oldest to youngest, will explain how they feel putting Marina, our cat, into the kennel.
Well,
oldest to youngest. So, Dad, you would go first.
It takes some. We actually would love to take her with us. Actually, I side note, looked it up and see if we actually could take her with us, and we cannot take her with us. Even if we had her as a comfort animal or a service animal, she's still not allowed on the cruise ship. And I think I know the reason why. Because what could happen if she, jumps off the side of the ship? What could happen? Trying to rescue an animal versus a human being, it would be very, very difficult, if not impossible. So I do get the reason why. But that's like part of our family is not going to be there for 5 days. We'll be apart from our little family. Now, I know that my wife Robin has her feelings on it. So Robin, tell us how you feel.
Well, I feel that putting him in a kennel versus having somebody come and take care of her. See, that's the thing that's, tearing me apart. Because what happens is, when you put an animal in a kennel, you have somebody taking care of them, Probably until the store closes around 7, until they open up. They're safe. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to get into any danger. But when they're home by themselves and somebody comes by to feed them, what happens is they're by themselves most of the day and they can get into some mischief or something will fall on them. What if she's chasing after a buck or whatever and she gets into an uncompromising position, something falls on top of her? It's always give or take. So I think the best thing to do is put her in a kennel and have somebody else take care of her. Somebody feed her and watch her. That's my feeling.
Alright. I feel about putting Marina in a kennel. It's kind of going to be upsetting. Like what Dad said and Mom said. It's like we're getting rid of a part of the family. Like we're not bringing a part of our family. Well, it's horrible because people explain to a cat like of the daughter, siblings, and like she is kind of like my daughter. We have that kind of relationship. That means those two are grandparents.
There we go.
Yeah.
So those are my feelings, and I'm gonna bring in the lady of the hour, so she will explain.
Okay, let's see what
she
feels.
How she will feel. Hold on.
Okay,
I don't want to be here.
Right.
Okay, the promise. But she's right on top of the couch.
There she is.
I don't want to be in a kennel because I want to be a part of the family. All right, Marina, that's good. All right, number 3 will be updates.
Okay.
Updates. All right, so we're gonna have news with Kirk Brunson.
Well, I don't know what type of news you're looking for, but
news about the coronavirus.
Well,
about the mask, so we don't have to if you're fully vaccinated.
Oh, that's one great thing that came out of people doing the right thing in the United States of America. As my son leaves for a second, as I didn't agree with everything that happened during this pandemic, I do agree that we all had to do the right thing and stick together. Now, if you look at how we've come this far during the pandemic after a year, we are now in the United States, actually, especially in New York City, they have lifted a lot of the mask mandates. If you're fully vaccinated, and over 20 something percent of us are fully vaccinated, at least I think 60% or so have at least one shot. Because of that reason, we do not have to walk around with a mask on unless we're going into inside, like restaurants or so forth. And that's a great thing because now businesses can open up, restaurants can open up. It feels more normal. And even though I don't have to wear the mask, you still sometimes get, as I walk down the street, you get these eyes. Actually, today I got the eyes from somebody, and the person did make a little bit of a statement. You can get sick.
What did he say?
Rob, I didn't tell you, but it's okay.
No, it would be. Why didn't
Rob, because I'm a grown man. Now, because of that, I told him, look, I'm fully vaccinated. I'm following the rules of the CDC. Now, the rules of the CDC states that if you're fully vaccinated and you are not in a enclosed area, you do not have to wear your mask. As I walk the streets, I bring my mask with me. So as I go into a restaurant or a place of business, I put my mask back on. Now, this is the part of the normal that we're talking about. We're talking about that type of normal again, where you don't feel you can take that mask off again and not have to wear it especially when you're walking down the street and having a lot of air. That'll come into a great thing in as it gets warmer because it's harder to breathe with the mask on. And the way I look at it is I'm happy for the United States and how we're getting along in this pandemic. Samuel?
Well, I heard everything, and it's pretty true. Now, next thing we're gonna do is since we have an item right here, we are going to do is we're going to be advertising for something called Universal Yums.
Universal Yums. What is Universal Yums?
Universal Yums is like a website that kids can try different snacks and stuff from other countries. And then you can rate it.
Like this. This came from Universal Yums, I think.
What country is that?
I think this was from the Spanish box.
Different Spanish
Spain,
country.
yeah.
In Spain. Let me see.
Yeah.
This right here is pineapple. It's backwards, as you can see. But it says pineapple rings. They're gummy pineapple rings by Vidal.
And this one's the Spanish box. Like every time you get a new country. Now this one coming up is supposed to be from Turkey.
I'll bring the next one.
We have another item that we're going to show from Universal Yums. Robin, would you like to sample one of the pineapple rings and tell us how do you like it?
Not bad.
I think she enjoys it. So, if you ever want to sample different foods from around the world,
I'm here.
Universal Yums. Now, my son is coming back with other merchandise from Universal Yums.
Yes.
Samuel?
Yes. Well, every single month, this is monthly. You can bring snacks from other countries, then they'll give you a rating card. One of them has 6 items. Another plan has 12 items, and another one has
like
18.
18, 20.
18 to 20.
Depends on what you want to spend a month.
Yeah, and
if you have a family, it's best to get the middle one, like the Yum Yum. The Yum is really for a single person, and the Yum Super Box, the big one, is like $30.
For a big family.
It's really for a bigger family.
Yeah.
For a smaller family like us, I think the second one is.
I got another item. Can you advertise it?
These are from XOX. It's Tasty Snacks. Pulled pork.
Try one.
Let me see. Tastes like bacon.
Yeah, they taste like
bacon. This
bacon.
is really good. I'll eat a couple more. Here, Salmon.
Yeah, they taste like bacon. And they even... Wait, let me show you. Let me get a good one. They even look like bacon, see? This is actually pretty good.
Universal Yum.
You will not be disappointed.
Try it.
Alright, Robin's here, or my mom, will teach you if you're interested in Universal Yums, how to sign up.
Alright, go on universalyums.com and they'll tell you to choose a box. I mean, if you want to start off small, get the small box, you can always change it as you go on. Like, you figure, okay, this month is too small, maybe I'll get another one. You can always change it.
Really good.
And then you put your credit card information in. And yes, if you're not satisfied, you can always cancel. You could pay monthly or yearly. Yearly is expensive, so we do monthly, not yearly.
And then every single month, you'll get the snacks and stuff, a sticker. If you're on our plan, which is the Yum Yum, you'll also get a scoreboard. Everybody gets the board, but one plan has 6 snacks, another one has 12 snacks. That's the one we're on, and 20 is for the Yum 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 box.
Yep.
Yum Yum Yum.
Yeah, so it's like big. It's a big bottle. Like if you have a big family,
like 8 to 10
you
people.
know, yeah, it's worth it. If you during the pandemic you can't go anywhere, so you feel like you're traveling around the world.
Yeah, you also get to sample what other countries have as their snacks.
Yeah.
We as Americans think everything's just everyone eats Lay's potato chips. Everyone eats, Wise. Everyone eats our types of cookies. You'll find that other countries have their own snacks, and they're actually pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it's a given fact that if you like some snacks, they have a yum shop where you
Yum.
can you can actually buy more of what you enjoyed in the box, because most of the time it's a sample. And now they have the yum shop where you can order more stuff.
Yeah, here's the link.
Why don't you put the link in?
I'll also put it in the chat. Also, I'm gonna say it here. www.universalyums.com/shop.
Or just scroll down to the bottom.
Or
Right there.
Or hold on. It also says it on the back of the booklet. I'll be right back with the booklet. Well, I got the booklet, and on the back it has the link.
that's backwards, but
Yeah, when
it won't be backwards on camera.
oh wow.
Okay, and then the front will have like off we go to blah blah. Like today we have off we go to Spain. Cause we got Spain.
Yeah, this coming month is Turkey.
Yes.
So Turkey's
we
coming
could
in
eat some
May.
turkey. Never know.
Now, a fun fact about Turkey is that it borders 2 continents.
What 2 continents?
What 2 continents? What 2 continents? Put it in the comments if you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
give the answer. You're not gonna give the answer.
No answers.
It's in 2 different continents. Actually, 2 other countries are also in 2 different continents. So if you know those other 2 countries, let us know in the comments.
As you can see, we're still snacking on that Universal Young's monthly snack box. Now,
alright, we're gonna do another thing now. Because we have 3 minutes until we have to pause it.
Oh, we have to pause at 2:15.
go ahead.
No,
We started at 1:55.
in 3 minutes.
Sam, go ahead, Sam.
Alright, next thing we're gonna do, I'm trying to think of something. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do Hair with Robin. Steps to beat COVID.
Oh, wow. All right. Steps to beat COVID.
Masking is extremely
Masking
important.
is a very important. I know a lot of people are going to say blah, 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 blah. But the best thing to do is get the vaccine. I'm not pro-vaccine. I am pro-vaccine, but that's because it's better to get it than not, because what happens is if you do come across getting the coronavirus, it won't be sending you to the hospital, and you won't be sick as much. The symptoms are not as bad. So, yeah, go out and get the vaccine. Right now, it's from 12 and up. Wear your mask when you're outside, when you're walking by yourself or with your man or with your child. It's okay, but, wear your mask. And also, keep a reasonable diet, exercise, get yourself out there a little bit, and just try to stay healthy. Don't go around too many people and you're risking yourself and,
Yeah.
As we close in on our first break, let me just tell you that COVID will change your life. And
it's no laughing matter.
What we're going through is a once in a lifetime ordeal.
Right.
I wish that people really would take it more seriously sometimes, and we would get through this a lot quicker with a lot less deaths in this country and around the world. So, as we're coming to our first pause on the video, let's take time to think about the people who are no longer here, and let's do the right thing by them.
Yeah.
All right, we have to
bye
pause.
for now.
Bye for now. And we are back.
Hey, hello.
We are back. Now, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be advertising something. Bring it in. A Chewy leash. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, it is.
And the
See how it
brand
stretches out?
And then let me teach you how to use
This
it.
part goes on the collar.
Let me teach you how to use it. Number one, you see this? You pull it. And people are probably wondering, how do you lock it? You see over here, this little knob? Push it down and do it like that. That will, like for instance, I just need to bring a little close up.
Where did you get it from?
Push it, push this button, then push it back. Then to do it, then to bring it back, click it, and then, okay? Just click this, and then, you see? Now let me unlock it. There we go.
And where did you get this beautiful leash from?
We got this beautiful leash from Chewy.com.
That's CHEWY.com.
May I add, it also is doing pretty, you said it was doing well in the stocks.
Well, yes.
Yes. All right.
If you want to put some money on it, do it now.
Yeah, number one.
But we're not
Fine.
We're not giving stock advice.
Yes. So this is what you do if you haven't logged into Chewy or signed up for Chewy. First thing that you do, install the Chewy app. If you're on a PC, just go to Chewy.com. Number two, it will say to log in. Click sign up. Sign up. It might ask for your name. I don't know. I didn't really do it before. My mom did. Yeah. It should ask for a pet's name.
Yeah.
A pet name.
And they send birthday cards to your pet. Isn't that wild?
They have to put in their birthday, gender,
and breed. Sometimes they have to breed if you know the breed. If not, you know.
Just put other.
But they also have an auto delivery like if you want your thing delivered every 2 weeks or every 4 weeks or whatever.
Is that what you do with the litter? That what you do?
Yeah, I get like every month. It's just like 4 bags.
How about like the treats? You get the treats every week?
Not every time, no. I just go by what we need. Like cat food, she always needs. And
guys, I want you to laugh. I want you to laugh when you hear this. My mom bought the cat treats, right?
Temptations.
And what happened is the cat got so into them, she keeps on asking for them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Biggest mistake of our lives.
Marina, do you want more snacks?
I want 82 of them. Okay.
Here, you want I don't know if you want to show it to them, but
I am going to show it to them.
Okay. All right.
Be right back.
All right.
And here we are, the temptation that our cat loves.
What flavor is that?
The flavor is seafood medley flavor.
Now that's making me hungry for seafood.
Cat seems to drift towards seafood stuff. I don't know why. I tried chickens and turkeys. Nope.
And guess what? It has under 2 calories per treat. That's healthy for your cat.
Uh-oh. Guess what? The cat actually sees it.
All right, the cat sees the
treat. Oh, God.
Let's give her a treat. Put it down. Let her nibble on herself.
Let's see if she wants it.
And she's eating.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
You talk about something. I'll put her in a bowl.
We're going to put the fan on in here because it is really hot.
Now,
yeah, the second one.
The second. Now that is nice, cool air.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
you want to plug anything? You want to plug your own?
No, well.
Are we paused?
No, we're not. We're not paused. Marina.
We were watching earlier the Michael Jackson concert from 2001. Wow.
What a performer, entertainer.
Yeah. And somehow drop your jaw. Is the concert took place 9/10. which is a day before. Don't say it. Put in the comments if you know what we're talking about.
Bobby, she wants to know those treats.
I put it down there. She has to come get it.
Okay, so
She'll sniff them out.
Yeah.
That is a day before. I'll put it in her dry food. You two talk about the concert.
Yeah, it was awesome. I remember I got tickets. We had to ask Joseph. You remember Joseph Yenis?
Yeah, well, we got tickets.
Yeah.
And we saw the concerts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Samuel is now, the cat is wanting those treats, so he had to give us some treats. Since we took out the treats, she now has to go find them back in her bowl where she eats. Now, Marina, go get your food. Go ahead. Well, let's just say that the concert was great.
Oh my God.
We got at least a chance to see Michael Jackson, the late Michael Jackson, in concert in person, and rated my best concert I ever been to.
Yeah, that was great.
Now, getting back to our main topic for today. Samuel, what's the topic for?
Well, right now I have to look on my handy dandy list.
Let's see what your list says. Your list says...
Get that. Gossip with Kirk. How to treat a loyal woman. Okay?
Well, people say, you marry your best friend. You'll stay loyal to your best friend. You grow old with your best friend. And these things are true. The one thing that I found in the many years that I've been married to this beautiful lady now, 17 years, just about 17, that 31 years being together, is that marriages is just, they enrich your life and they bring meaning to it, especially when you have a child and a cat. So I would say, if you treat her right, you treat your child right, and also all you can do. As we straighten out his hair, Robin, what do you say?
I say.
That's all she says. So let's see.
No, I mean, you got to treat your man right too. You got to treat your man with respect and kindness and love.
You heard it.
You got to make him feel good. Because you don't make him feel good.
Marina's grapes is next.
Oh, okay. All right.
Then after, hold on. I'm just gonna have Marina's grapes. Hold on.
And
Yeah, I mean, you got to treat each other with respect.
Here comes the woman of the day, the lady of the day.
The woman of the day.
The lady of the day, and she is Marina.
Hi.
Marina will tell you. This is part of the time we have Marina's
Why
gripes.
is there the calendar up there?
We'll have a time they say it's called Marina's gripes.
Hi. Okay, we gotta make this really fast because she's irritated.
Hi. I don't want food that people do not like. Don't give me toys I don't like. We don't like them. They'll just get them. They'll just add some junk into your apartment, Bye.
That was her gripe. Her gripes, and maybe let me paraphrase it, is give her stuff that she enjoys. If you don't like it, why do you think she would? And she, right now, she was a little squeamish, a little skirtish, but she has things to do.
I mean, when we first brought her here, she was a little skittish. She didn't sleep the whole night. She was bouncing around, jumping everywhere.
Yes.
Wow.
So now we're gonna have another session of grapes. Kirk's grapes, Daddy.
You have anything in mind?
Well, I started part of my YouTube channel now, and it's called Captain Kirk's Gripes. And I've done at least 3 or 4 gripes, I think 3, maybe 4, on my channel. And as they put me on the spot, I have to show you one of my gripes that I see now. And it kind of goes with the coronavirus in a way and what's going on. People, look, I've been vaccinated, totally vaccinated, and so has my wife. Right now, my kid can't because of his age. And the way I see it is this. The way I see it is this. I can't tell right now if the next person that I walk down the street is vaccinated or not. And since they've lifted the mandate on masks for people who have been totally vaccinated. There's no way for me to know if the person that walks down the street is vaccinated or not. That goes into my gripe. You can't assume that everybody you see is not totally vaccinated. And it goes to show that it goes back to one of my gripes that I said earlier on my channel. People can only police themselves. It's not up for me or anyone else to try to police anyone else. It's kind of the honor system. And if I'm totally vaccinated, of course I can still get it. It's a lot less of a chance. But because of that, I won't get as sick. And believe me, I've had the coronavirus. So I know how sick it can be.
A year ago.
It's been about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. So
After this, I'm going to talk about something.
Now, all I can say, and while I put this very nice bottle of water away.
It's called a motivational bottle.
It's a motivational bottle.
It gives you a timeline of when you should drink.
And it says right now, you should drink.
It says 8, 9, 10, all day. It gives you a little bit amount how much you should drink per day.
So you can stay hydrated. Samuel?
Yes. So I sorry that I said this too late, but it has been a year since this YouTube channel has been around.
Woo! 1 year.
Woo! I looked yesterday and see if something on YouTube, and I looked up on my channel because I knew, it's been a year already, and it said 12 months. My first video was made 12 months ago. That means what? My YouTube channel was made
a year ago.
A year ago.
Just look up Samuel Brunson and you can see it.
Yes. But
see this cute face, you'll see it.
Warning.
Uh-oh.
There are more than 3 Samuel Brunsons on YouTube.
Just look for this face.
No. Believe it or not, you will have to look for me going like this. Like I'll have a picture of me and then a little and then something, and then on the top it will have like a picture of us 3 and the cat.
Right.
So that's the real Samuel Brunson.
Hello, lady cat. The other ones, I'm not saying that they're fake. I'm just saying those are not me.
There you go.
I do not have 3 YouTube channels.
Just one.
If I did, I would have known about it.
That's right.
Woo! Right now, this would be my 104th video make.
That's a lot of videos.
4 videos ago, I told everybody that it was my 100th video.
Look it up.
Look up my 100th video. It should be titled my 100th video.
Now, what have you learned since you started making videos? Do you think you've made them better?
Well, 2 things that I think has improved is how much videos I make a day. There was a time I only made 1 a week. So I changed that.
There was a time, remember every night at 7 o'clock we made a video for clapping for the healthcare workers last year?
Yes.
It was every night at 7 o'clock.
We cheered for the healthcare
workers.
But we didn't do that. We don't do that anymore.
No, because it kind of died down when the Black Lives Matter thing with George Floyd happened.
Well,
it kind of died down.
It's not. I look at it. It didn't die down. I don't think it was. It was. And I say this with utmost respect. Certain things come in that takes precedence over other things. And the same thing with this virus coming in, it shut down a lot of talk about the situation with the ex-president Donald Trump. It because of that, this George Floyd situation very important and still going on. Samuel?
Well, you can look up Applauding for the Healthcare 6 on my YouTube channel, which is introducing who? One of you raise your hand. Teddy?
Marina.
You.
Introduce my channel.
No.
And me.
Applauding for the Healthcare 6. It might
Daddy was out there. Holy moly.
Yes. But I'm gonna do, after I post this video, I'm gonna look at the applauding with the healthcare, because there were times that I repeated it. I've repeated the number. I repeated the numbers. I repeated, like I did a applauding for the healthcare 5, and I did a applauding for the healthcare 5. Well, I have to change that.
Well, we need to get back to that, I think. You know, a lot of people have forgotten about how much the healthcare workers have put their lives on the line. So many of them have perished because of the illness themselves. And putting other people in front of their own lives, taking care of other people. And I think that is to be applauded. So as of this moment, I would like to applaud the people who are healthcare workers.
Yay!
And I'd like to say thank you for your service. And here's a thumbs up to you.
Now, why does my hand look so big?
Well, it shows that you care so much about the healthcare workers.
Right.
Samuel, what do you got to say?
The healthcare workers, I wouldn't just applaud for the healthcare workers. I would also applaud for the essential workers.
That's me.
You know what else I would applaud is actually our new president. Because I really believe, also the governors and mayors, but the president is kind of pushing this vaccine through. So everybody now can be vaccinated for free whenever. You can just walk in, get it.
Yeah.
Come back for 2 weeks. Get your
behind that. The Lysol.
It's. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job.
He is.
I mean,
we're so divided a lot in this country now, and we shouldn't be. The enemy right now is the virus, and getting rid of the virus or taking control. With so many millions of people who have perished in this world over this pandemic, I don't point fingers at countries or anything else. This is a situation that has happened, and we have to deal with that. Let's do what's right. Stop pointing fingers, and let's do what's right.
Yep. Well, the attacks on Asians and what India's going through right now,
Bless you.
Thank you.
Sneeze to the truth.
There's a lot of animosity towards the Asian population, which isn't fair. And look, the situation happened, is here. Let's worry about handling the situation and getting through it. No need to point fingers. No need to be Democrat versus Republican, Republicans versus Democrat, Trump versus Biden. This is a situation where it's human beings before everything. Let's be humans for the first time in a very long time. Humans first. Humans first. Samuel, as we have a minute before our next break, is there anything you'd like to add?
I would.
Yes.
Okay. I know with the nursing homes that kids cannot see their grandchildren.
Yeah, my mom is in a nursing home. His grandma is in a nursing home.
Well, I know I had a grandmother that died. I had a grandmother that's in the hospital. I noticed that children, because of that, are making kids upset. And one time, I talked to my friend that would I have 2 grandmothers, and they're not gonna die anytime soon. I'm like, oh, you can't rub it in. It was my friend Diane.
Who said this?
My friend Diane. If you're watching this, give me a thumbs up. He said, well, I have 2 grandmothers and none of them are close to death. I'm like, yikes. I have 2 that come now we're a little bit close to death.
Well,
while I pour
All right,
this.
we're gonna be pausing,
We'll come back.
but we will see you soon, and we're gonna say bye for now.
Bye for now.
And we're back. You know, we have a new segment, and the segment is we're having 5 minutes per person to more or less do a freestyle talk. And we're going to wrap
5
it up.
minutes per person.
And 5 minutes per person, and we're going to wrap it up with the last 5 minutes doing something special. Now, these are my first 5 minutes. We're going in order of age. You know, like I said earlier, this last year has been very challenging, but it's also been it's been bad in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it helps bring people together. And sometimes catastrophes happen that make people be very, very understanding about time and how much time you really might not have. Sometimes, being that I'm 50, I'm 3 going on 54, you kind of look at life like, not that you don't have much time left, but it's time not to put things off. And that's part of the reason why I chose to go on a cruise and to plan this cruise and also another cruise in 2023. Um, it's an enjoyable thing for me and my family, but also it's part of a bucket list thing that I want to get done. As you can hear my cat in the background, maybe she has bucket list things too. But let's get back to what I was saying about myself. Like I said, when this pandemic hit, as a husband and a father, the first thing you want to do is protect. You want to protect your family physically, emotionally, financially. And I feel that's part of being the patriarch of the family. Not that I don't need help from my spouse, but there's something in it to me as being a father and a husband. It starts at the head. And I think that's one of the things that I believe got away from men in the generation of my generation. You need your help, but when it all comes down to it, it's your responsibility as a father and as a husband to make sure everything is fine. Like I said, with this pandemic, it should make people understand that life could be short, and let's take life and stop taking it for granted. Another thing that I find is that this world has it's so many pointing fingers, and we shouldn't point fingers at each other. We have different ideas and different thoughts, but in the long run, no one's right or wrong. It's just what you feel. As you can hear the cat in the background, I think she's agreeing with me.
I do.
And I got about a minute and a half to go, and what I really want to say is we I see a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes down to this pandemic. Of course, we're not over it. There'll be more people who will perish, and we have tough times ahead. But with this virus having now at least 3 or 4 vaccines that's available, and I trust in them. Um, let's get this virus under control, and let's get back to normal life. This is not to preach. This is not to be preachy. This is just my personal feelings on the matter. In the last 40 seconds, like I said, let's look at the people who are no longer here. Not and it was nothing they've done wrong. It was beyond their control. And I don't do moments of silence, so I won't do that. Now I won't be fake. I'm truthful. And I would like to say, if you have loved ones that you haven't seen, reach out to them. If you have people that you normally call, give them a call. You'll make put a smile on their face. This is Captain Kirk Brunson. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.